Hey guys, I hope you can see me and you can hear me. So this is a quick live chat just to because some people were asking that okay, it's been a long time, Naveen, that you haven't come online. So I thought of coming. Okay, so we will start in 5-10 minutes. I hope you guys can hear me. I think this laptop setting is little. I need to make it a little. Okay, can you hear me? All right. Oh, perfect, perfect. So thanks for confirming. And yeah, I thought of coming quick live because I have a couple of updates. And then if you have any questions, so we will discuss about those questions as well. So let's wait for 1 more minute and then we will start. Right, that'll be better thing. So I hope you guys are enjoying my JavaScript series, although we recently started, and I know that some people are still struggling with Java, but guys, yeah, there are some updates on JavaScript as well. So we will definitely cover those things. That's the main agenda for today's video, and where exactly we are moving in 2020, and what are different tools and technologies that we have to learn. So I think that is something very important to know. So I won't take much time today, but yeah, at least 30, 34, 45 minutes we can spend, right? I think that is the better view. I don't know, something is a little weird with this camera. One second, yeah, I'll sit over here and then that will be better approach. 1 second. Or maybe I can come over here. Okay, let me get my bottle. Yes, this is good now. Perfect. Ah, so I hope you guys are okay. So I don't know. This camera is something little blur. I don't know. Today it's okay. That's not that great quality. Anyway, so the thing is, first we will talk a couple of questions. So I'll take only those questions which are actually important, which are actually you know where exactly very straightforward answer I can give. If any suggestions are required with respect to that questions, please don't ask too much technical questions because obviously if it is the coding is needed or something like this, then definitely I can refer some channel. I can refer some videos on my channel, and you guys can have a look over there, right? So who is asking the first question? Okay. Naveen, do you have any? Oh, come on, guys. Directly questions on girlfriends. Okay. So first question is a non-technical question that Puneet is asking. Hello, Naveen. How to get testing job offer from Canada? I mean, how can I tell you? Like, testing job offer from Canada. If you are in India, there are a lot of PR agencies are available in the market. Especially, there are a lot of jobs are there. People are getting PRs. I have a couple of friends. They actually moved to Canada and Australia and these kind of countries. So you guys also can contact these guys, and then maybe you can try with those things, and then you can check. There are a lot of opportunities are there in US and Canada, and then once you go there, you have to search for the job, but you have to prepare accordingly. And that is what I heard that okay, in if you really want to move to Canada and Australia, some certifications are needed. So maybe you can go with the ISTQ certification and at least the basic level of manual testing certification. You guys can go for it and then apply for it. That's okay. That's the only thing I can tell you guys, right? Okay. Okay, so APM series questions a lot of people are asking. See, guys, why? See, if you remember that I created 2 videos on APM for the installation point of view, but after that I have actually stopped and I haven't covered any topic on APM. Why? Because uh, from last 1 year, what I can see the trend in the market for APM that it's actually getting down. I mean, APM is a lot of changes are there with respect to UI automated and UI automation by iOS and Android. And with APM, a latest version also, a couple of APIs are not that stable. By default, iOS UI automator is by default is quite slow. So I mean, I was like, it's not that stable also with respect to APM, with respect to mobile app automation point of view. So it's a great tool, no doubt about it. And if you know Selenium, easily you can learn APM. That's not a big deal. So that's why, like, just because of all these reasons, I have actually, you know, not started, not did not continue all those APM videos. But definitely, I'll start soon, guys. But before that, I have some other, other important stuff, other important series that we have to start. If you know that recently we started JavaScript, and then I have to start a lot of JavaScript based tools also, because I can see the market. So I would advise you personally from my side that for time being you can leave, at least for next 1 year, if it's really in demand in the market or specific for the job JD point of view, then you can learn some basic stuff about APM. But dedicatedly attending, specifically attending a live training, or 2 months or 3 months training from an institute, or from my side also, or watching back to back those videos and series, I think it's not the right time for APM. Okay, so for time being, you can skip APM. That is my personal advice. Maybe it could be different for you guys. So it's up to you. But as such, I really don't have any plans for APM. Maybe after a couple of months, I'll start APM. Okay. Performance testing videos, yes, I really would love to start some series on JMeter and Gatling. See guys, that's only one Naveen, right? You can understand, and there are hundreds of tools are there. For me, it's really difficult to maintain all the series, and that's my habit also, that okay, whatever you are covering, I always cover with full in-depth coverage, with full, first I read a lot, I practice a lot, and then only I cover, right? So it's not like okay, randomly I pick any topic or something like that. It's not like that. So we will start step by step. Wait for some time, give me some time. Definitely we will start performance testing point of view. But I would advise you learn JMeter. Their official documentation is so really good. I mean, easily you can understand. But for APM, sorry, for JMeter, for performance, for Gatling, you really need a mindset. Okay, how to understand proper performance engineering terms. So there are two types of performance area actually. One is performance testing, and one is performance engineering. A person who is actually want to build up their career into performance engineering, okay, no, I want to play with the penetration testing and security and the performance and the in that area. That's a totally different area. It's not at all functional testing, not like APM or Selenium or rest assured and all. Those are totally different thing. You really need to know a lot of things. It's not only about the tool. You should know about the server. You should know about the how exactly the basic knowledge of DevOps also. You should know about how to analyze it, analyze the results provided by the tools, how many loads are there, and different types of testing you have to perform, range over point to stress testing, load testing, volume testing, penetration testing, right? There are a lot of types of different types of testings are there, and there are very minute details are there. What is 80 percentile, 90 percentile, 95 percentile? All those things are very important concepts are there. So it's not about only theory. You have to you know you have to put your efforts. Okay, you have to use your brain, that why, where is exactly the problem, where exactly the throttling is happening, where exactly the deadlock is happening with 50,000 requests. And the environment also, it's very much needed. Most of the companies they don't provide infrastructure. They really don't have any budget, so that's why they don't focus upon performance testing. But if you're really going with some really good companies, like we're having good budget, like Amazon, Walmart, Flipkart, and all these kind of companies, they have really good budget, proper environment, proper infrastructure. They will set up for you, and then it's a good thing to learn. But I will definitely prepare something on JMeter and Gatling. Gatling we will use Scala, and for JMeter we can use Java also. We can use Bean shell scripting, and directly tool also we can directly use it over here. Okay, cool. So okay, one thing, it's a common question. I can see that a lot of people they ask that like how to start Java in Selenium, guys. See, it's been around more than 2 years now with this channel. So many times I have told you. In fact, I prepared one video also, that these are the proper sequence that you have to follow, right? First, learn Java without programming language. Please don't get into automation. If you cannot learn Java, no need to learn automation. Frankly speaking, directly starting with Selenium, and then you are coming here, Naveen, I'm not able to write the proper code. I'm not able to write the proper function, libraries, utilities. a generic function, then there is no point because you are so poor in Java. I mean, that's always, uncomfortable feeling with Selenium. That okay, yeah, I don't know Java, I don't know basics of programming. So please don't give up. First learn Java and then Selenium. At least it will take 2 months of time. It's not overnight that today you will start and tomorrow morning you will become an expert. It's not like that. And it's not like okay, my training will make you some automation god or something like this. Yeah, my training, other trainers are there. They will give you the basic mindset. They will give you the, and it depends what kind of training it is. So for my side, for my channel side, for my training side, I can give you the best thing in terms of how to learn a basic mindset, and then how to learn a proper automation tool, the best way of writing the code, the best way of writing the test cases, the best way of using the different automation tools. Now it's up to you how exactly you are practicing. Okay, so asking the same question again and again, I'm getting thousands of mails daily. How to learn Selenium, how to learn Selenium. That's the same answer for all these questions, that yeah, this is the way you have to learn. Follow the proper playlist. If you're still not able to understand, attend some training, get some courses, daily basis practice, share your questions with others, solve someone's problem, and then eventually it will happen that okay, yeah, you guys are learning like that. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so performance testing is done, Canada is done. Yeah, so I'm coming on this particular JavaScript things, right? So with respect to JavaScript, maybe it will cover all these questions. That protector, if you remember, Tycho I started just in between. I stopped just because of this thing only. That okay, I had to start JavaScript. Okay, that's why like a lot of people were asking that okay, hey, can you please continue with Tycho? That's why I have stopped in between, just because of JavaScript is really needed. So CodeCept.js is there, Puppeteer is there, Tycho is there, Protector is there, WebDriver IO is there. Same thing, Appium, with if you really want to use JavaScript, you can use that also. So the trend, where exactly trend is going, guys. See, Java with Selenium is still there, and it will be there. It's always on top. But there are companies, the market trend is slowly moving towards JavaScript as well. I'm not saying completely, but slowly moving to JavaScript as well. You can see that just because of Chrome dev tools, there are a lot of tools are available in the market. You see that okay, all these tools that I told you, so which are already supporting with respect to only Google Chrome, Puppeteer is there, Tycho is there, Cypress is there, and all these tools are JavaScript based. So most of the what exactly you learn that okay, on YouTube you go to Tycho, you go to Cypress, you will learn okay, yeah, this is how we have to launch the browser, this is how we have to enter the value, click on a button, click on a link, get the value, that's it, right? So in real time you don't work like that, right? So that's a very basic thing, that okay, how to launch a browser, how to type a particular thing, that's a basic core feature. But when you work on a real time projects, that time you will get to know that okay, yes, this is how we have to use the basic framework. Number of files you have to create, number of utilities you have to create, generic functions you have to create, you have to write assertions, you have to write test cases, you have to write some libraries you have to write, right? And then you have to create a packaging, you have to run it through Mocha, Grunt, Jasmine APIs you have to use. So a lot of things are required. The basic thing is what they need JavaScript. And if you don't know JavaScript, you're just copy pasting from some from Stack Overflow to your Eclipse or maybe your VS Code, then there is no use of that. You will never get that level of feeling that okay, the way we are doing with Selenium Java, right? The moment I tell you that okay, hey, can you write a function, can you write a class, immediately you guys write it. That's the kind of practice, that's the kind of thing mindset that we have, right? So now we have to move towards JavaScript. Java is always there, and Java will help you a lot to learn JavaScript. Frankly speaking, it's very easy language, but initially it will be a little weird. But later on, you will get to know that okay, yeah, that's very simple, very easy, very straightforward, and very fast language is there, right? So please, instead of Python, I would advise you please start learning JavaScript. You guys can stop learning Python. That is my advice. That is the third choice I would say. And the third choice, like Python and C Sharp, you can pick, but Java and JavaScript. Okay, if you see the Google Trends also with respect to Java and JavaScript and Python, you will actually see the differences. Okay, yes, with respect to automation, now a lot of people started using JavaScript. Another reason I'll tell you. Another reason is that uh, for JavaScript, developers also they are writing the JavaScript code, the UI developer, the web developer I'm talking about, and they always prefer that okay, a tester, an automation tester is sitting next to me, and he is also working on JavaScript based tools because you are writing your code in Java or Python, let's say, or C sharp, and that guy is not comfortable. So that's a kind of mindset. Some people, some companies are following that okay, hey, the same kind of tools and technologies that we have to use for the automation guy also. So tomorrow, if you are raising a PR, if you someone is doing your code review for that for your code or something like that, or someone let you tomorrow you're leaving the company, so at least someone is there from the UI development point of view, they can take care of your automation code. That's also kind of a factor that okay, that's why people are moving towards JavaScript. But still, Java will always be there, so don't worry about that. Okay, I'm not saying that okay, Java is totally gone or something like this. It's not like that. But you should, I think now it's very high time, not high time I would say, but after, I don't want to okay, after 1 year or after a couple of months, you will start realizing that okay, yeah, better I would have started 6 months back or 1 year back JavaScript. So obviously, right? So it's always a feather in a cap. So that's your choice. So that's why I have prepared JavaScript videos, and then you guys can go for it, right? So I hope all these JavaScript character these base questions are already cleared. So okay. Okay, one thing that yeah, on Java 8, I recently started one series, the Lambda function. So a lot of I could prepare 4 or 5 more videos on that. I would cover filtering, I would cover mapping, I would cover streamings, and Java 9, 10, 11. These around 4 to 5 videos I try to prepare. Okay, with respect to advanced Java 8 part, which will really help you for your automation. Because these days, if you see maybe somewhere in some blocks, you will see that okay, yeah, people are using actually a lambda function, the arrow function in JavaScript, right? And in Java also people are calling lambda, in C++ all C sharp also people are calling, sorry, in C sharp people are calling lambda function. So those things I'll teach you, don't worry about that. So that one video I've already prepared. By this weekend you will get 1 or 2 more videos on that particular topic. Okay, that is the plan. Okay, get series for RPA, no. I'm not a big fan of RPA, and you know the reason that, right? I don't want to criticize any tools, any technologies here, but that is my research. See, we started talking about RPA, if you remember that, around 2 years back and 3 years back. Did you see any change? Did you see any market revolution is happening with respect to RPA for tester for automation guys? I don't see. I've attended a couple of meetups. I think I've already told you a couple of times earlier that okay, that RP people were there. They invited me for for Selenium stuff, and then some people were comparing Selenium with RPA. But then I asked that okay, hey, you guys learn RPA, UI path automation anywhere. What is your current package, and what is your are you getting good opportunities or not? Or they already aware about Selenium and they just actually learn RPA from different some training institutes in Bangalore. But there is no market capture actually for RPA developers. Definitely it's there, guys. It's a totally different ball game, I'm telling you. Okay, RPA is for your office automation. You need a proper infrastructure, you have to bear the cost for that. You need proper a tooling for that. You need licensing, you need commercial licenses for that if you really want to use those tools 100%. Okay, so that's the thing, guys, that you have to, okay, you have to decide accordingly. So according to me, please don't unnecessary run behind the rumors. And someone is in your company or your senior or your junior, someone is saying okay, hey, RPA is really cool, you should learn. Frankly speaking, it's not the right time to learn RPA from my side. Okay, now it's up to you. If you really feel that okay, no, RPA is the future or something like that, that is up to you. But that's my personal advice, that guys, I would never advise. So that's why I never prepare videos on RPA. You will never see any video on RPA. Maybe in future, if I really feel, then only I'll prepare. Otherwise, randomly, I don't prepare any video. Okay, because even I don't want to divert you guys. Okay, suddenly JavaScript, Java Selenium, and suddenly I started RPA and UI path. So you won't suddenly you will be confused that okay, hey, what the hell is happening over here? And I'm not a big fan of. I'm always against this codeless, scriptless automation. All these tools, all these terminologies like codeless automation, scriptless automation, maybe people won't like it. Some people, they won't like it. I know 1% people are there, they won't like it, or maybe they will be commenting it, okay, hey, how can you say like that? But that's my choice. I'm not a big fan of scriptless automation because you cannot reach at that level of automation with the scriptless. Okay, so framework is framework, right? Libraries creation is library creation. And if you really want to become an SDET, right? An SDET is what? Just like a developer. Developers, they are writing the code for their application. We are writing the code for our application. Framework development. So ultimately, it's development, right? And the same thing if you're applying SDET on a codeless automation tool, that's not SDET. Okay. So if you really want to become a full stack QA SDET guy, you should learn. You should be really good in your good analytical skills plus programming and at least two languages, programming languages you should know. Then only it will make you the best in the market. Otherwise, okay, you will realize that okay, yeah, there is no learning. I have already spent 1 year and 2 years and there is no learning about that, right? Okay, it's a myth, guys. One question Atul is asking: will Python Selenium script runs faster than Java? No, it's not like that. Somebody is saying Python is faster, somebody is saying Java is faster. Eventually, I mean, sorry, actually, if you see with respect to concept, with respect to JVM and PVM, 90% people, 90% answers you will see that okay, yeah, Java is faster than Python. But it's nothing like that. Okay, Python scripts that randomly will save a lot of time or something like that. It's not like that. Okay, so please do proper research on that. It's nothing that is as such not like that. Okay, Python will improve drastically with respect to performance of your script. It's not like that. Yeah, the code wise, the number of lines, if you're writing 10,000 lines of code in Java, maybe you can do with 6 7,000 lines of code in Python. Different things are there with respect to syntax, with respect to concept and everything. But performance wise, it's not like that. Okay. ERP, see, again, one thing, some people are asking that ERP testing. Naveen, can you please create a project on a framework? I mean, framework with the particular project. See, framework is already there. A lot of framework concepts I've already told you already, right? Generic functions and generic utilities, how to use generics, how to use all the different types of object-oriented programming concepts in your framework. But these framework concepts, either it is Cucumber, either it is TestNG, JUnit, Selenium, data driven, keyword driven, hybrid framework, or whatever, or page object model, same thing can be applied on any kind of web automation tool. It's nothing like, okay, hey, can you share some banking based application? Can you create a framework for for financial based application or maybe e-commerce application? It's nothing like that. Or ERP application, it's nothing like that. Applications flow will be different, but the concept will remain same, the design patterns will remain same, the features will be different, the test cases accordingly will be changed. So you have to just focus upon your framework part. Doesn't matter that tomorrow you're joining some e-commerce company or maybe mobility services or maybe financial domain or something like that. It doesn't actually matter, right? So you have to learn the domain. That's a different story. I cannot teach you a domain that okay, hey, tomorrow I cannot prepare some videos on financial domain or ERP domain. I can teach you automation. I cannot teach you how exactly banking project works, right? So that you will learn when you go there. From my side, from the trainer, from the all the YouTubers, what exactly you will learn? You will learn about the tools and the technologies. That's the important thing. So asking these questions, ERP testing with Selenium, financial domain, HR based tools, and some banking application with Selenium, all these having the same answer actually. You have to learn about the framework, not the project. So please don't ask, can you share some project with me? I really don't have any project. I will share the framework with you. I'll teach you the framework. In my training also, I always say the same thing. You have to pick one good complex UI application and start writing the automation, design the framework. That is more than enough, right? It's not like that. We will create 5 different frameworks, add to cart, product page, payment page, everything will remain same, right? Same thing, you have to create the page objects, you have to create the libraries, you have to initialize your driver references and everything in the same browser. Same thing will happen, right? Okay, I'll pick important one. See how to run test cases from command line. You can do it from Maven also. You can do it from TestNG also. You can do it from the Dockers also. So there are various way. I've already covered all these things in my videos, guys. Please go and watch end to end. Don't pick randomly that okay, hey, I have to do that. And it's a very simple question that how to execute your test cases from the command line. If you're using Maven, simple use Maven clean install, Maven packaging, Maven test. Just go and Google it, right? Some question people are asking that on the forum also, like on Telegram group and the Facebook page. They directly ask this question, okay, can you give me this? Can you give me this? See, these things are very straightforward things. You can go and search it in Google. What is the command to use? Simple. Just go and search it. Immediately you will get the answer, and then that's it, right? Okay, so okay, let's take some first these questions, right? Technical questions dealing with notice period and all. Maybe we can take it later. Serialization, deserialization, I've already covered, Silva. Please go and check. I have covered not with respect to rest assured, but I have covered uh, with respect to HTTP client. So please go there. The concept will remain same. It will convert your Pozo to JSON and JSON to Pozo. Both the videos I've already prepared. Please go and watch. Okay. Tosca is not in my list right now. Okay, it's a good tool, no doubt about it, but it's not in my list right now. Okay, again, switching from Selenium Java to C Sharp, that is again your decision. Izaz, I think your name is Izaz, right? Yeah. If you're really insecure, if you're feeling insecure, that is my advice that okay, then don't switch. Okay, C Sharp market, if you really go with my figure, in that case, 80-85% market captured by Java, C Sharp maybe 15-20%, like that. So it's now it's up to you. Okay, but again, after 2 years, again you will feel that okay, yeah, I have to switch. Then again, you have to start learning Java. Okay, so either you can join this company or join with C Sharp, and then side by side, please keep practicing with Java also. It's up to you. How to handle browser pop-ups? Swati, please watch my video. Protector we have already covered. Performance testing we have already covered. Web table with pagination. With pagination, I think I don't have, but I can prepare something. Let me check. If you have really good example with respect to pagination, just send me the URL. I'll prepare something. It's just a matter of 30-40 minutes for me. I can prepare something. Best certification for automation testing, Kirti. No single certification, guys, for automation, especially with open source. All these, I challenge them. I frankly, openly telling it. There are no certifications for automation for Selenium, Appium, where all these open source tools, right? So people are claiming that okay, we will give you certificate, we will give you this, we will give you this, has zero value. Okay, has zero value. Frankly speaking, okay, it has no value. Nobody is going to ask about your automation certification. Maybe ISTQB somewhere people might ask you. It's a license based, but still we know the we know the story behind okay ISTQB. There are fake institutes are there in the market. I see there are so many fake institutes are there. On behalf of you, someone will give the answer for you. They will give you. You just need to pay extra $1,000 or something like this, and that's it. You will get the certification within half an hour. What is the meaning of this? I mean, what is the point, right? But for automation, okay, Simon Stewart saying this exactly same thing is a violation of the open source. We don't support any kind of automation, and nobody is authorized to give you the certification for Selenium and APM or any kind of open source tool with respect to automation. Okay, so I really don't want to take their names, Alliance and all these people. They're saying that okay, hey, we have the certification, we will give the certification, it's valid certification, but who is going to ask for those certifications? How can you give a certification if you're not the owner for that? Did you get any approval? No. So how can you give a certification for that? I give the training, I don't give any certification because I know that okay, my certification is not valid. What will you do with certification? It's just a paper. That's it. And please don't mind, guys. I know I'm a little rude sometimes, but Tomorrow, if I'm giving you certification or some training institute is giving you certification, you have to pay 3 4 thousand bucks for that. You will prepare, and then you will solve some objective based questions, right? Four options are there. You will select, yeah, one, two, three, four, and all those things. How to do a click, how to do a send key. Some 50, 60 questions you will do, and then 70, 75% the scoring, okay, criteria, and then you will clear the certification. Will you learn anything? Something like this. The practical knowledge, how exactly you will be doing in at the time of project, at the time of real time, okay, real time projects, at the time of interview. Will you be able to crack the interviews with this knowledge? No. Certifications are only for the basic stuff that, okay, yeah, you know the things, and then you are clearing the exam. That's it. But the real time thing, don't waste your money and your time on certifications. And if you get failed, let's see. If you are not able to clear it, okay, I'm not saying that, okay, you will be, okay, maybe your preparation is not that great, or you are not able to crack it, then your money is wasted. Your confidence, and you will be demoralized. So unnecessary, please don't go behind the certification. This topic, I think third or fourth time I'm telling you again, in this is in this particular live. In the previous live videos also, I've told you so many times. On Facebook also we have discussed, on Telegram also we have discussed n number of times. Please don't run behind the certifications, okay? It doesn't matter you are in India, US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, anywhere, Selenium certification has zero value. Okay, if you really want to do some certification, go with SCJP, go with OCJP, go with Sun certified Java programmers. I mean, the Oracle certified Java programmers, OCJP and all. Okay, learn some good things about Docker, containers, Kubernetes. Spend your money on these things. Why to spend unnecessary your time and efforts and money on, okay, on these certifications? Somebody saying that, okay, I have gone through your videos, practice is still not confidence in Java. See, confidence in Java, it requires a mindset, a programming mindset. It's not like that, okay, yeah, it takes a lot of time. In fact, it takes years, right? It's not like that, okay, after 7, 8, 10 years also, daily basis, there are a lot of new things. So it's all about the learning the basic stuff. Let's see. First, learn about data types, for loops, while loops, if else, condition operators, classes, objects, basic object oriented. That will give you, yes, okay, yeah, this is how we have to write the program. This is how to we have to create a function. This is how to we have to return from a particular function. That's the first baby step that you have to clear, and then eventually you will start learning. So again, you have to prepare that particular mindset for the programming, that, okay, yeah, I can understand the code, I can write the code, right? So please practice in such a way that, don't practice that, okay, yeah, a plus b and hello world I'm printing, and it's done. No, that's the very first thing. After that, you have to think for real time programming point of view. Whenever you are practicing with respect to Java, you always think, okay, where exactly I'll be using this concept in framework. Although each and everything you cannot use in framework, but still you try to implement. You try to think in that way. No need to write the exact business logic, but at least try to write, okay, the basic design patterns you follow, like that. So that's very important thing, guys. Then only you can understand Java or programming. Then only you will get the confidence, right? And it takes time. Read a lot of books, a lot of blogs on Java, on programming. Practice daily basis, and then eventually it will happen. Any PR agency, seriously, I don't know, guys. You can. That's not the forum to discuss about it. Okay. Okay. Congratulations, Ranjit. He got the offer from Cognizant. That's good. Okay. Tosca, I've already covered. Asking for mobile testing. It's not like that. Many companies are asking for the mobile testing. It's not like that. 1 year back, that was a scenario, but these days, what I have seen that in the market, mobile testing market is little down with respect to APM also. So that's why, like, and you will struggle a lot if you're using APM. I'm telling you, frankly speaking, I'm using APM in my company. So you will struggle a lot with respect to APM. If your app is really complex, your app DOM is very complex, and a lot of issues are there. Most of the things sometimes doesn't work, and then you have to keep fixing the problems with respect to APM. So that's why web automation, API automation is good, but whenever it comes to mobile automation, then you have to struggle and you have to okay, right, use the right things. That's the only reason that okay, from last 1 year the mobile automation market capture got down actually. Okay, I'm not saying it's totally down. Maybe some companies are using it, okay, for mobile automation, but I would advise you that would be the third priority according to me. JBT we have already. Details tutor and protector. As I already told you, yes, we will do it on protector. Tosca, we are not going to cover Tosca very soon. Can you make program to add current date and calendar? Saying okay, Mishra ji, we will do it later. Interrogation, do you write smoke test? Of course, otherwise who will write it? Right? We will write smoke test, we will write sanity test, we will write regression test cases, functional test cases, everything we have to write it. Certification topic we have already covered. Okay, okay. Yeah, Google Sheet is an interesting topic. See, guys, I'm planning to cover actually how to use or get the data from Google Sheet. It's through Apache Py API. You cannot do it. It's okay. So don't try with Apache Py API. Okay, Google Sheet, Excel sheet is there. Google provides separate Google Sheet APIs for that. You have to generate the authentication token using the OAuth, and then you have to hit the APIs, and then only you can get the data from a specific sheet. So Google Sheet is not, we cannot automate using Apache Py API. So Apache API only for your Excel files. Okay, Excel file and Word document or Microsoft Word document or Excel documentation is there. Then only we can do it with Google Sheet. I'll prepare some video, and then how to get the OTP. Yeah, one more video I have to prepare, that how to get the OTP from your Gmail account or from your Gmail inbox and all. That also you have to use now. If you remember that, okay, earlier we used to use this Java X Mail APIs in Java, where you have to maintain the SMTP server or POP3 server and pass the username, ID, and password, and then you will get the content of the message, and then you through the regular expression you will fetch the data. But Google, I think I have seen that Google actually stopped those things, and Google, they provide their separate API for that. So you have to generate your API key and the token for that. And I have already done a POC. The code is already with me, and then it's just a matter of preparing a video on that. Okay, so whenever I get time, I'll prepare one video on Google Sheet also. Okay, but I would advise you that don't use Google Sheet for your data driven testing. No, not a good advice. Okay, Selenium with Python, I would advise you to, you can learn, but preference, I would tell you that first Java, then we have JavaScript, and then C++ or Python. You can, sorry, C Sharp and Python. You can think about it. Which tool is good for mobile automation? Appium, no doubt about it. C test is also there, and Calabash, and one more I forgot. For Android support, what we have, that Espresso, that is also good. But I think CTES is a paid tool, so I don't prefer that. So APM is the best one if you know Selenium. It can handle both iOS and Android both, so it's good for you. How to resolve null pointer exception in TestNG? Please debug and check where exactly a null pointer is coming. Thanks, Srinivasan. Synthetic testing. What is synthetic testing for 2.5 years? Now if I left my job, Chetar is asking, and learning automation from 6 months, right decision. What should I tell in interview? What they will ask me for the gap? Okay, so justify your gap, guys. Why to tell that? Okay, I was working in this field and all, right? So let's say you're working in your total experience is 3 years or 5 years or 6 years. As a generic question for all the people who really want to justify the gap, I would advise you, don't no need to tell the gap. You simple say that okay, yeah, I was doing some freelancing, I was learning, I was enhancing my skill set. And if you were into manual testing also, don't say that okay, yeah, I got a training in automation, I was watching some YouTube videos, and then I'm applying for it. But where is your real time experience? Zero. So people won't entertain you. No need to okay. tell all these things. You simple say, yeah, out of 3 years, from last 1 year, I'm doing automation. Out of 6 years, from last 2 years and 3 years, I'm doing automation. In my current project, also, it's a mixture of manual plus automation. Doesn't matter, although you have just recently learned from last 5 6 months, you started learning automation, but at the time of interview, no need to tell that. Otherwise, it's a negative impression. People will think that, okay, yes, see, yes, be practical, right? It's not about it, okay? You have to be okay honest about it, which there is no, I mean, it's not the discussion about the being honest and not being honest. It's about how exactly you're going to manipulate at a time of interview, right? You have to get the job. And definitely, once you get into the job, into automation, and then eventually, definitely you will do a lot of hard work for at least for 6 months and 1 year, and then everything will be set, right? So that's the thing. Showcase your automation experience in your resume and prepare accordingly so that you can justify whatever the experience you are showing in terms of automation. The justification is very important, right? If you're showing 2 years and 1 year and 1.5 years of automation, then you have to prepare accordingly. It means from last 2 years you're doing automation on daily basis. So that level of practice, that level of confidence you should get. Initially, maybe you will get some rejections. That's fine, but one day it will happen that you will learn from your mistakes that, okay, yeah, this is no, this is not the right way of giving the answer, and then accordingly you will prepare, and then one day it will happen that, okay, yeah, you will get the offers. Don't worry about that, right? You won't believe, just to motivate you guys, that I'm telling you, I'm not making it up. I mean, there are hundreds of students are there. They were not even able to write a single line of code in, okay, in Java, in Selenium. They almost all have got the job. Either they are from my training batch, or my training batch success rate is amazingly good, or okay, people are watching my YouTube or my Facebook group or Telegram group or whatever. I mean, just before, you won't believe that, you just before starting this live, two people actually just messaged me on Facebook, okay, Naveen, we got the job, right? So that's the kind of people are, when they can do it, then why not you, right? So don't demoralize, okay, get demoralized. Don't lose the hope. Definitely you will get the offer, guys. But forget about interviews and everything if you're not prepared. So let's say if you're starting from today or tomorrow, for next 2 3 months, you forget about interviews. Will I get the job, my promotion, and everything? You just concentrate on your studies. Okay, day and night, just think about automation, programming, Selenium. Cover as much as possible with respect to course content. Every day, cover at least 1 or 2 topics. Practice it accordingly for next 2 3 months, and then you will see the changes. This is the strategy that you have to follow. Don't pick randomly. What I see that, okay, people just randomly pick this from this channel, from this channel, from this side, from this side. Okay, no, I forget. Okay, I just escape all the core concept of Java, Selenium. I directly start page object model. Directly start with Jenkins, Docker containers, and everything. I'm doing some cool stuff. Copy paste, running in the Eclipse, working fine. But where is your concept? Nowhere, nothing, right? So that's the thing, guys. You have to improve your basics, and step by step, you have to move into the advanced part. Then prepare for the automation, interviews, and everything, and then start giving the interviews. Maybe first round, second round, third round, fourth round, you will be rejected, but after that you will get the confidence, okay, yes, now it's time. I know how to crack the calls, I know how to crack the interviews. Maybe initially in the first round itself you are getting rejected, but after 2 or 3 interviews, after 2 or 3 companies, you will see that, okay, yeah, 3 4 rounds I'm clearing it. Now in fourth round, maybe in manager round, you are getting rejected, but in the fifth company you will clear those things as well. That's a fact, guys. Okay, I can give you thousands of examples, okay, from my batch, from my followers, from my training batch. Thousands of mails are there. You won't believe that. Okay, not even in India. In fact, in US, Australia, everywhere, people are getting the job. People are having 7 8 years of gap. They were housewives and they were not even having any kind of experience. They did some engineering or maybe MCA or maybe some commerce or arts background. They have never worked in any IT companies. They attended the training, learned proper automation. But what is the important thing? The important thing is direction and the guidance from my side, and their hard work was amazingly good. That's why they got the job. That's the reason. That's the shortcut. Okay, for that. Otherwise, there is no shortcut, guys. Okay. Anyways, that's too much for this. API for market for API automation, amazingly good, and it will always be there because API will never be gone from the market. So obviously, API automation will always be there. Docker with API testing, I'll try a one video I'll prepare with, okay, but ultimately the concept and everything will remain same. So please try to learn Docker, guys. It's amazingly good nowadays. Whatever I'm doing with respect to any new installation, let's see. Today I was doing some POC on Elasticsearch. I don't know, maybe Telegram group people are aware about it. Finally, I solved that problem. And with respect to Kibana, Grafana, MongoDB, whatever I'm installing through Docker only, and it's only 2 minutes of job. That's it. No need to set up, hundreds of thousand installations. You have to do it, and environment variables you have to set. No, Docker will do everything. So please start learning Docker. This is just like learning, okay, uh, learning. Okay, you should know Eclipse to write the Java code. Now, for infrastructure point of view, you should know Docker to use all these softwares and everything. Java interview question, guys. I have already prepared whatever things whenever I feel that okay, yeah, this is important for Java point of view, Java interview point of view. I always prepare a video, and then those videos are already there. So guys go and watch it over there. My Java interview question series. Okay. Okay, I have one bad news also. I'll tell you. For me, it's bad actually. I'm disappointed. Anyways, so these questions I've already covered. Appium we have already covered. Please watch the Selenium series, guys. Around there are more than 90 uh, videos are there for Selenium, guys. Please go and watch those things. Prepare some video for Docker API. I've already covered. Test cases through command line. Okay, I think it's already there in the page object model series. You just go and watch that. Advanced JMeter, we will see. Yeah. Security testing. Yeah, quickly I'll give you an update on security testing, guys. There are different tools are available in security testing, and definitely you will. Okay, let me sit here like this. So with respect to security testing, definitely like a lot of it's a different mindset, just like performance engineering, right? Just like we have same thing for security testing. You have to learn different tools. You have to understand the domain first, and then only you can learn. Okay, this thing security. So if you really want to get into security testing domain, then I think you should learn about those things. But there are different tools are available, and penetration testing you have to perform. You should really need to good to know about the server side programmings and server side concepts and hacking, some way basic hacking, penetrations, and all those things you have to learn, right? So then only you can okay, improve your knowledge with respect to security testing. What else we have? I think these questions are repetitive questions now. ETL testing, we'll see, not now. Cucumber is demand, yeah. Cucumber is already there. Cucumber 5.0 recently, I think yesterday only they released. Even I need to check. Couple of features they have added. I think localization also they have added, and then couple of things they have deprecated from Cucumber. I think I need to prepare some videos on Cucumber as well. There's so many things, but yeah, okay. ETL is not in my okay list, guys. So maybe you can prefer that. Postman for API testing is amazingly good. Okay, one thing you must be thinking that okay, why I'm not uploading Postman and rest assured BDD frameworks and everything on my channel, because see, that is part of my training actually. Okay, frankly speaking, I'll be honest with you guys. So that is part of the training. It's not available on the YouTube. Maybe in future some videos I'll be prepared, some basic videos I'll be prepared. But if you really want to get those videos and everything with respect to API, rest assured Postman, HTTP client, and JMeter and everything, there is a separate course for that. Okay, so if someone wants to take it, you can visit my blog and then you can get it from there. But right now, it's not available on my YouTube. Okay, those are the private videos actually. Okay, one question that some people they were always asking that, okay, can we automate React JS with Selenium with Java? Can we automate Angular with Java? Can you automate I mean, all these Angular JS based or React JS based or Vue JS based with respect to Selenium with Java? Of course you can do it. It's a web application only. Okay, so don't worry about that. It's not like you have to learn protector or JavaScript for that. If you are comfortable with Selenium with Java, in my company we have 40 web applications are there around, and we all are using React JS, but we are using Selenium with Java. Okay, and we have a couple of projects in Angular also, and we all are using Selenium with Java only, not with JavaScript. So no need to worry about it. It will support with Java also. It will 100% it will support with the proper XPath you have to write, proper locators you have to write, and proper synchronization you just need to provide. Okay, commit code I've already prepared. Okay, Chandu CH, it's already there. How to commit Git and everything I've already prepared. There is a video, very special video. You just go and check it over there. Okay, DevOps and all, I don't know to cover that topic. Please stick with the okay automation and training, guys. I mean automation and testing only. Actually, one more series I have to start, that different design patterns. Recently, I just forgot the book. Um, the book name is what? The Group of Four, GOF. I don't know you guys heard about it. GOF, the Group of Four. So in that book, actually, I recently brought that particular book from Amazon, and they were having around 25 different types of design patterns, and it's so really good to learn those design patterns, and it's amazingly good. It's not about only Java. You can apply those design patterns in any programming language. With any programming language or any kind of framework, you can manipulate accordingly. So that was totally amazing. But I would advise you learn design patterns only once you're comfortable with Java and basics of programming. Then only you move over there. Okay. So if someone wants to check, I can refer some link over there, and then you can check it later. Okay. One thing quickly I'll tell you guys that some people are coming through mail and then calling me and messaging me that uh, this thing from last I just left my job because I was doing manual testing. I was so frustrated and left my job. Now I don't have any offer. Now it's been 3 months, 4 months, 1 month. I haven't got any call. So that's a wrong decision, guys, you have taken. People are in the market are struggling to get the job, and you guys have left the job just because of our automation. Don't do all these silly mistakes. Okay, don't do these kind of things, guys. It looks fine that okay, yeah, we will learn automation, we will prepare for 2 3 months, we will stay at home, and I'll prepare day and night. But if you don't have money in your pocket, if you don't have any offer, that's my personal advice. Please don't do that. And then otherwise, what will happen if you don't get the job for next 3 4 months? You will be super frustrated, right? So please don't do these mistakes. If you have the offer, then only you leave your company, then only you resign. Otherwise, please don't do that. Okay, market is not that great right now. Maybe it will be up and running after Feb and March, because after March the appraisal cycle will be over and the new budget will be allocated. Then you will start getting the calls. So from March mid to August September, the market will be really good. So it's very high time, very right time for next 2 months. Please prepare yourself accordingly. Okay. How to write Docker file? Yeah, Pratik, I'll prepare one video. It's very simple. You can create your Docker file, you can build your Docker file, you can push your Docker file just like Git repositories. So these are the different commands are there, and there are certain formulas, certain not formula exactly, certain formats are there in Docker file. How many services are there, what exactly the port, the volume, the run command and all those things you have to write in your Docker file. And then multiple images you can create, multiple services you can create, and then you can create your own Docker file. That's something like advanced thing that you have to learn with respect to Docker. Okay, so I think okay, I think now the same question people are asking. Okay, the bad news is not exactly, it's not confirmed, but if you remember that I proposed for Selenium conference my topic. I don't know. You remember? I mean, you know or not? I don't know. Are you guys aware about it? That I proposed one topic for Selenium Conference 2020 happening in Bangalore in June 2020. I don't know. You guys are aware about it. I published this thing on my channel as well. Sorry, on LinkedIn as well. And popularity wise, and the my topic was number one on Selenium Conference website. I don't know you guys aware about it or not. And thanks for your support over there. I got around more than 120 popular likes over there. That was the highest likes, but still my proposal could not be get selected. I don't know why. I was really surprised. I talked to their conference committee members also, but what I felt that if you are from ThoughtWorks, or if you are already a speaker, or if you know these people, then only they will select you. Otherwise, they will not. So my topic was amazingly good. That best practices to use in Selenium designing framework, infrastructure, and everything. That was the 45 minutes of talk, and the comments was amazingly good, but still the topic could not be selected. So that's why like I was like a little disappointed. I mean, I am disappointed that okay, why such kind of topics should be selected, and if you see those selected topics, they have already selected around 7 to 8 topics. Those were like most of the topics were theory, simple PPT slides people will represent, and 7,000 you have to pay for that. I mean, if you're paying 7,000 for a ticket over there, and then it should be justified. So that I didn't. I mean, that was a my. I mean, I was really craving for that. Okay, yeah, I should go for Selenium conference, and then okay, I should prepare something, and I should present something so that it will be really helpful for the community. But yeah, unfortunately, we could not. So we can do one thing, that we will have a meetup, and in meetup actually I'll prepare those things, and then I deliver okay in front of you guys instead of in these Selenium conferences. Okay, now I really don't have any okay any belief on these conferences, so we will have our own conferences anyways. That's a thing that I really wanted to share. I don't want to hide that okay, hey, I could not get selected and all those things. So that was the thing. Okay, so guys, that's all for today. And one last note from my side again. It's not that okay, I'm preparing JavaScript series, that's why you have to watch. It's up to you. But my personal advice, if you trust me, you guys are following me, so please watch JavaScript and practice. In 2020-21, next 2 years, you will see a lot of changes with respect to JavaScript, and a lot of maturity in terms of tools, in terms of automation, and in terms of growth, in terms of job opportunities. So it's very right time that we should be prepared. Okay, very high time that we should prepare all those things. So please go for it. Learn JavaScript. Don't directly jump into WebDriver IO and Puppeteer and CodeStep.js. Okay, don't run behind the tools. Learn the technology, learn the basics, and then eventually you will learn any automation tool. That's not a big tool, right? So that's the thing. And I would really like to thank all of you that okay to support this particular channel. We are very close to 1 lakh subscribers, guys. It was a dream. I never thought okay that yeah we will cross this thing, but yeah, that was one thing. Once again, I need to get the charger. Hmm. So we never thought, okay, something like this will happen, but yeah, eventually it's happening now, and that's a good thing. We will have a party. Okay, I think in next 15-20 days it will cross 100K. So what next? Even I don't know what next. So we'll see. Okay, but in Bangalore very soon that we will have a meetup, and maybe then we will go to different cities over there. But meetup we will do definitely before March. February I'm a little busy, but in March definitely, maybe first week and second week definitely we will do that. Okay. Okay, yeah, last question. Yeah, I told you that. Okay, we will cover this how to deal this 3 months notice period there. That's a very tricky situation. I mean, 3 month notice period, all these companies like, right, Cognizant, Capgemini, Infosys, HCL, what else we have? Okay, Tech Mahindra and all these, IBM, these companies are there. So first thing is that, guys, you prepare yourself. First of all, talk to your managers, your current manager, that okay, hey, this is the thing I'm not learning and I'm not getting the things. Now it's a very high time to move. So can you please release me at least in 60 days, at least in 45 days, or at least like that? That's the first thing that you have to put your efforts. Second thing is that you, okay, discuss with the company who are actually going to hire you, discuss with their HR, okay, show your dedication, so show your desperation that okay, hey, how desperate you are to join that particular company, and you say that okay, hey, really love this company, I really like the interview process, and I admire that's my dream company, that's in my, that this company is one of my favorite companies list. So that's why I'm preparing for that. So please give me that opportunity. So show your dedication, show your attitude that okay, hey, yeah, this guy is actually serious about it. Don't say a very casual thing that okay, yeah, I'll think about it, and don't be so rude and don't be so strict about it. Okay, hey, this is a rule that no, I cannot make it, I cannot manage. You release the offer, otherwise leave it. Don't show that such kind of things. So that's the thing. Third thing is that if you have buyout option, okay, so you can get the buyout, you can pay from your pocket or from company's pocket. It's all about your career, guys, right? So get rid of out of this 3 months notice period. Okay, what do you say? Okay, trap. So that's a 3 month trap, man. It's like 3 months is too much. And next time, if you are joining a company, please first ask this question. Okay, what is your notice period? If it is more than 2 months, then it's really difficult, guys, to get out of these companies, because people will start. I mean, they won't release you. 3 months is too much. They are not going to wait for you. 3 months, right? 3 months, and there is no guarantee. Also, the market is so unstable, and we know that okay, yeah, within 3 months if you are getting some another offer, you will ditch that company. That's the thing everywhere, right? So that's why, like, good product companies, they don't believe and in this concept, and then they always say that okay, they always prefer who can join as soon as possible within 1 month or maximum 2 months, not more than that. And 2 months, that too also for senior profiles. If some manager or director or a staff engineer or principal engineer is joining, for senior engineer, for QA engineer, for SZ 1 2, they won't take 3 months notice period. Very difficult to convince them. Okay. So if you have buyout option, please try to push your current manager, as well as the recruiter company HR also. Try to manage, right? Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Thanks for coming live. What is the time? Yeah, it's now 1 hour. And please let me know if you have any questions. You all know my email ID. So that's my email ID, naveenanimation20@gmail.com. If you have any question, you can write me a mail. And okay, and I hope that okay, you guys are aware about the Telegram channel group. Also, let me share the Telegram group. This is the link. I'll share with you all. Yeah, so this is a link. You can join the Telegram. You have to download the Telegram group app. There are around more than 5,000 people are there in that group. Or in channel, or sorry, or in Telegram, you can search Naveen Automation Labs, and then you can join. Okay. Or Facebook, maybe you can join that group on search on Facebook that Naveen Automation Labs. There are around 20,000 people are there. People are day and night struggling, I mean, discussing about the issues, their queries, solving the problems, sharing some good, really good knowledge, interview questions, and everything. So these two groups are like always up and running, always up and running. And then I really thank to these guys that Amut is there, Sharat is there, Ankur is there, Raj is there, Priyank is there. A lot of people are there, guys. I'm okay. If I'm not available, if I'm not able to give the answers over there, and these people are sharing their knowledge with everyone, that's a great thing. Okay, I can see a lot of changes. There, Pawan is also there. Yeah, Pawan. So I can see these people. They are like day and night. You just the moment you write your query over there, someone will help you definitely. Right. So that what we can do something okay from our side, and it's free of cost. No need to pay for it. You simple, and it will be free always. So don't worry about that. So you just join these groups, these platforms, and then share your knowledge, solve someone's problem, share your success stories over there, motivate others, and then that's a good thing to help the community, right? Okay, so that's all for today. And if you know my LinkedIn profile, right? I think please connect with me. I mean, connect with me on LinkedIn as well. So that's my LinkedIn profile. I'll share with you all. One second. Yeah. Okay. You can send me a request on LinkedIn, and then please connect to LinkedIn. Okay. And okay, so that's all for today, guys. I'm leaving now. Thanks for watching and thanks for coming live so late. That was a sudden live. So I'll see you in the next live. Next live will come maybe after 2 weeks or something, or maybe on somewhere on a weekend. We'll try. Because actually I was planning for yesterday, but I could not make it just because I was busy. And that's why I thought of coming live today on Monday. So yeah, thank you so much, and keep watching Naveen Automation Labs. And if you really like this, oh yeah, I'm so sleepy, guys, right now. If you really like this, please say yes for that. Okay. If you really like this particular live videos, live streaming for next time, definitely I'll try my best to make it. Okay, as soon as possible and as much as possible. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Good night. Take care. Bye bye.